Grand Rising Loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am today. Shout out to y'all for all of y'all that come into the building all the time, always checking out the show. And make sure that you guys do hit that like button on the way in. Let me go ahead and put up my banner for you guys so that you guys have all the tea on how to get in touch with me. There's been a few of you that have done that. Please check your inboxes. I have reached out to you guys in regards to the things that you've been reaching out to me about. Also, the Cash App is across the screen as well as my email. So make sure that you guys go ahead and check your girl out, okay? So that we can go ahead and do the things that we do over here at Black Lounge. Listen, guys, we got a lot to get into, okay? Shout out to RNT Edutainment. I did check out his show from Friday. Sometimes I either come in late, I may check out in the clouds, or I may come a couple days later, but I always do check out RNT. And I checked him out, and man, there was a lot I have to say about Redbone. Okay, so shout out to Redbone, honey child. Let me tell you, you my dog. I fucks with you. Okay, we good. Okay, and I actually unblocked you a long time ago, so we're gonna get into that. But I also wanted to talk about, give you guys a quick mindfulness moment, and I wanted to talk about a girl named Angel Nicole Haughton, Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton. Okay, now she is also a woman who is claiming to be the daughter of the late great Aaliyah, and there is some videos out about this, and I'm going to go over that as well, because it seems to be an interesting time that we're watching. Where this girl here, which is Legina, which is this girl, who has been saying that she is the daughter of Aaliyah. And yeah, there's another girl out here as well named Angel, who is also claiming to be the daughter of Aaliyah. And we're going to get into that and take a look at some of that stuff. But first, we're going to get into our mindfulness moment. So make sure that you guys go ahead and grab up some breakfast, get you guys some orange juice, because we're going to talk about a very powerful thing through mindfulness, because it's something that we should very much be aware of in the Black community. Okay, a lot of times we're not fully aware of how that goes. Okay, but let me play you guys a quick timer so that we can go ahead and prepare for that. Make sure again that you guys are grabbing up your libations so that we can be prepared for the show. You know what? I'm not going to play that long of a timer. We're going to play a 5-minute timer and then be done with that. So, I mean, a 2-minute timer, and then we'll be ready to go, because I really don't want to be that long today. So let me go ahead and do this 2-minute timer real quick. All right, guys, my bad. I had to do a little bit more branding and I didn't want to take 10 minutes to do that. So, shout out to y'all for being in the building. Listen, make sure again that you guys are hitting the like button. And yes, TCT Trap Talk, they be hating on my timers, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, I got 15-minute timers for y'all, 10-minute timers for y'all. I really don't care. Okay. But anyway, shout out to y'all for always coming in and checking me out. I always appreciate that. But we are going to get into this topic real quick of mindfulness moments because, sometimes we forget about our health. Okay. We talk about our mental health sometimes, but we don't talk about our physical health and talk about taking care of our heart. Okay. So that is something that we definitely are going to get into today. It is not something, again, that we usually talk about. So we are going to talk about this. It's only going to be about 5 minutes, and then we're going to get right into the tea. All right.
It's Block Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with T-Pre.
So, as we get older, we have to start thinking about certain things that we don't often think about. Okay. Sometimes we get into the fuckery, we have a lot of fun, we enjoy life, but we're not thinking about our heart health. Okay. And that is something that as Black people, we particularly need to be thinking about, particularly because we run the risk of having high blood pressure and other things. Okay. So we should be often going to our doctor and checking up on our heart health and other things. But if we're not, then we're going to go ahead and be mindful of this Monday. Okay. So some of the things that we can do to be heart healthy is to eat healthy, to get active, to stay a healthy weight. And we'll get into these things even more. But heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women in the United States. And it takes steps, and we can take steps today to lower the risk of heart disease. So we can do that by, again, eating healthy, getting active, staying at a healthy weight, quitting smoking, okay, which is something that I need to work on. I don't smoke very often, but if I'm having a drink, then I do smoke. So, with my drinks. So that is something that I really do want to get away from. And staying away from secondhand smoke as well. Controlling your cholesterol and blood pressure. So doing things like eating properly, and also keeping up with your mental health will help with blood pressure and with cholesterol. Drinking in moderation, not drinking all the time, constantly, getting a whole bottle of Henny and a whole bottle of Cuervo or whatever and just taking it to the face. Like, this is the kind of stuff that we got to stop doing in our community. Okay. And then again, managing our stress and making sure that we're not all upset all the time, always worried, always afraid, because even at a young age, right, you may not think that that is affecting you, but later in life, you'll realize that those stressful moments and the times that you didn't take time to work through the stress and work through and manage that stuff, you'll find that that actually catches up to you later on in life. So those are the times, when you are young, is to look into that, but it's never too late. So even if you're 50 or 60, now is the time, right, to start making those changes and getting your life in order to make sure that you are not stressed out and you're not worried all the time, and causing these types of conditions. Okay. So one thing you can understand is if you're at risk for heart disease. So anyone can get heart disease, but you're at higher risk if you have high cholesterol or high blood pressure or diabetes. Okay. So eating right, again, is, going to make sure that we are in the proper position not to develop some of these issues. Okay. Exercise is also helpful. And, kind of getting out and talking with people and interacting with people, and going to therapy if it's necessary, and other things which will keep these things from happening. Smoking is another thing. And again, that's something that I need to work on. I have a thing about marijuana. I don't know if that is necessarily a problem. And I'll probably talk about that in another video. But tobacco is not good at all. And it is something that we need to cut out. I know I personally need to cut that out. Overweight and obesity, right? All of us can work on our weight. I'm not a fat girl, but I'm not a skinny girl either. And I definitely do work out. That is something that I love to do. I love to walk. I love to use my treadmill. And I particularly do like a lot of Pilates and stuff like that. So I try to keep up with that. But, I mean, I'm not skinny, you know what I mean? And I don't know if I want to be skinny. I kind of like where I'm at with my weight. So I'll just leave that at that. But, we can all work on that. Because you can always run the risk of getting larger and, not eating properly. And that extra fat kind of sitting around and not doing much will cause you to become obese, okay, or overweight. And that can cause heart conditions and other conditions that, we need to be mindful of. So you want to make sure that you're remaining physical and doing stuff, right? One of the things I like to do, and these are just some tips that I take, if I'm going food shopping, right, I will park my vehicle far from the store so that I can walk further, right? That gives me more exercise every day or at any time I'm out, if I'm going shopping somewhere. If I'm going and doing like ship deliveries and stuff like that, I enjoy kind of walking from the car to their door, right? That is all part of the whole thing. And I wear my Fitbit while I'm doing that stuff so I can catch up and keep up with how much I'm doing every day. Okay, so those are things you can do too. You can use your Apple. I know Apple has the Apple Watch for that. You can do those kinds of things with that as well and just keep up with how much you're moving and what activity you're doing. And, again, eating a healthy diet and making sure that you're eating properly. Again, all of us are going to eat the gummy bears or we're going to eat some ice cream or something like that. But moderation is the key, and making sure that you're not overeating and that you're not putting too much on yourself. Also, the time of the day and night that you eat as well is very important. So if you're eating all late at night, that messes with your sleep, your sleep pattern. It keeps you heavy. It gives you indigestion, and it's hard to digest your food later at nighttime when your body starts to slow down. So you should be eating a little bit earlier, a heavier meal. If you got to have a snack, okay, have a couple crackers or something on the side of the bed or whatever. But you don't have to be, eating a full steak meal at 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, of course you're going to have a hard time sleeping, which also affects your mental health and will overall affect your physical health. And so those are the things that we are thinking about in regards to that. And then also you want to keep in mind your age, the family history, and your race, okay? So if you're a woman over age 55, a man over age 45, your father or brother had heart disease before 55, or your mother or sister had heart disease before the age of 65. These are things that you want to think about, okay? But again, there are things that we can do to prevent this disease, okay? So we're going to make sure that we are keeping all of those things in mind while we are keeping up with our mental health and keeping up with our physical health as well. And shout out to all of you for being in the building with this. And again, make sure that you guys are hitting the like button on the way in. Hey, TMK, I appreciate you being in the building. You said, I wrote that dang jingle, LOL. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said this girl got more interludes and commercials than a free movie app. You know it. You know it. Okay, but seriously, folks, this is a good topic. So listen closely. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we must keep our heart health in mind. Okay. I'm going to be 45 years old this year. 45. I had to think about it, right? I'm going to be 45 years old this year. And this is stuff that I'm absolutely thinking about because we want to be around for our children, right? And the things that they are dealing with in the world. We want to be around for our grandchildren to be, or the ones that are already here, right? So we've got to be very mindful of our health. okay? And that is the morning opinion today on our health and mental health. Hey, Ms. Mirth, I appreciate you for being in the building. Now, before we get into sector topics, I actually wanted to talk about a video that I ran across the other day. And it was actually two videos, right? On a channel called, and let me look at it real quick. It's a channel called Secrets Exposed. I am going to put a link to this video these videos in my description box, so you guys can take a look at this for yourself. But about a year ago, there was a young lady on this video. There was a young lady who had come forward by the name of Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton. Okay. And if you try to Google her or anything, it is like really, really vague to find any information on this girl. Okay. But at one time, she had come forward and said that she was, in fact, Aaliyah's daughter. So what I'm going to do, and she's R. Kelly's daughter. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let you guys be the judge. All right. I am going to show you guys this video. And this is going to be done under fair use. But I really think that it is extremely important for us to keep all of this in mind while this other girl is running around with Jaguar Wright saying that she is Aaliyah's daughter, okay? And, you know, there seems to be some mental illness going on with Legina. So, you know, there's a lot happening with that. But with this particular situation, this young woman, if anybody would say that she was Aaliyah's daughter, she looks exactly like her, okay? And also like R. Kelly. And so I want you guys to take a look at this. And again, you guys be the judge on whether or not this is in fact a fact, okay? And again, we're going to play this under the fair use. So let me go ahead and put up my fair use banner. Because again, you know, we always try to do this under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which is the allowance made for fair use for the purpose of commentary and criticism. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get into this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and play this first video. I can't remember. I don't know which one is the first one. But either way, I'm going to play both of them so you guys can kind of see for yourselves. Now, it's not even like a sound on here, so I'm going to read it. It said, this video is not meant to expose, gossip, or put nobody on blast, but it's meant to reveal the truth that Aaliyah and R. Kelly have a daughter named Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton, and she was born in 1994. I used to think Aaliyah didn't know R. Kelly until 1994, but she knew him before that. And they're going to play a clip of where she said this, okay?
So how did you hook up with R. Kelly? Because I mean, he's obviously, I guess, a mentor for you, I guess.
Yeah, he's my best friend, really. We've been knowing each other for around 3 years. And I met him before he came out with Born into the 90s. Through my manager, which is also his manager.
Right.
That's how we met. And I sang for him when I first met him. And a couple months later, we went to the studio and started working.
So Timberland wished Aaliyah a happy Mother's Day in 2014, and everybody called him crazy, okay? They think that he was hiding some kind of sick truth. And what Aaliyah said in that clip is that she met him about 3 years prior to that clip. And that clip was done in 94, okay? So that would mean that she would have met him in 91. Aaliyah is about not even a year younger than me. So I would say in 91, I was 13. So Aaliyah would have been 12 years old when she met R. Kelly, okay? According to her and according to that clip that she said, all right? So let's go ahead and continue with this video because, again, there's a lot of stuff in here that I think is crazy. And again, this video is kind of silent, so it just kind of talks for a second. It'll go forward and okay. So here it says, in Aaliyah's last album, she thanked her Baba. It means different things, but the way she used it is she was thanking her direct family in this line. She thanked her brother, her Baba, and then her pops. So what could Baba mean in this case? Okay. And Baba does actually mean baby. So we'll go forward with that. And it says Baba, which is a noun, a baby, child, etymology. As one of the first utterances, many babies are able to say Baba, like mama, papa, dada, has come to be used in many languages as a term for various family members. Baba and baby talk often used for a variety of words beginning with B, such as bottle or blanket. And we all know that. Like babies be like baba or mama, you know, that's usually their first words, okay? So she wanted to thank her Baba, okay? Now, let's go ahead and move forward a little bit with a couple of photos in this video. Now, this photo right here is allegedly Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton when she was a child, okay? Being held by Aaliyah, okay? And the black and white picture is allegedly Aaliyah as a child. This is what they're saying, okay? But we're going to go ahead and continue. And this is her in the Hot Like Fire music video. So everybody can go and take a look at the Hot Like Fire. Now, this is Angel Kelly right here. This would be Angel Kelly on your left-hand side of the screen, and that would be Aaliyah on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, if you look at these two women, my God, I feel like I'm looking at Aaliyah when I see this girl. The lips, the chin, the cheekbones, the eyes. She looks like Aaliyah. If anybody looks like her, she does. And she's 27. Well, she was 27 at this time, about a year ago. So she's about 28 now, okay? And maybe going on 29. And that would put her right in that time frame of when Aaliyah was saying, when Aaliyah was married to R. Kelly. Everybody knows there is an actual certificate that anybody can Google and find, okay? That Aaliyah and R. Kelly were married at one time, and that she had used a fake ID to obtain the marriage license, and they did get married. So let's go ahead and keep this going. Here's another photo of a side-by-side of Angel and Aaliyah. So Aaliyah is, again, you guys know her. That would be her on the left-hand side of the screen, and this would be Angel on the right-hand side of the screen, okay? Now, again, if I'm looking at the two women, there is no question in my mind that she would be related to Aaliyah in some way, right? It would not be a question in my mind that if someone was claiming this as her mom, it would be her, I would believe, based off of her, just everything that she looks like. Now let's keep going with some additional photos because there's some more. Now she's talking about how her name is hyphenated here, but here's another photo of Angel Nicole Kelly and Aaliyah. Okay, now this is a mural of Aaliyah behind her, and clearly she's a musical child. She has a guitar, but look at her features. Look at how she looks. Just everything about her looks like Aaliyah, if that would be her child, right? I mean, it would be no question in my mind if that was her child. Now, I'm going to show you guys a bombshell right here. This is R. Kelly, and this is Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton as a little girl. Okay? Now, look at the eyes. Look at the nose. Look at the lips. Look at the cheeks. Like, this is phenomenally like the same person, right? It's crazy. Again, this is Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton when she was a child. Now, let's go to another photo of her. Okay, so I'm sorry. So I said earlier that this was R. Kelly's, this was Aaliyah when she was a little girl, but this is actually Angel as a little girl. So this is Angel as a little girl with R. Kelly next to her. And yeah, the person says it's the eyes for me. And yeah, it definitely looks like that. And this is a side-by-side of Angel between the both of them. Now, which one of this do y'all think looks like Aaliyah? Do you think it would be this girl right here? Huh? I mean, what do y'all think, right? Would it be this girl who is Legina? Or would it possibly be this woman here? Now, rest in peace to Aaliyah. I really want to see her rest right at this point. You know, but it's a reason why the universe is busting open this entire story, right? And allowing this to come out like it is right at the time that it's coming out. And I'm not really sure what the reasoning is or how that's happening or why that is happening. All I know is that this young lady has already also spoken out and said that she is, in fact, Aaliyah's daughter. Okay. And she's also R. Kelly's daughter. And she kind of proven it with photos. Okay. You know, just how they look, putting side by sides with both of them. And also, you know, just kind of talking about it. But if you try to Google her or try to find her, it is very difficult to find any information about this young lady. And if anybody else does find any information about her, please go ahead and hit me up. I definitely want to know. I definitely want to, you know, do some stories on this, talk about this a little bit more, because to me, it is very intriguing. Aaliyah was one of my favorite artists. I really enjoyed her music. I really loved her as a person. I related to a lot of things that she felt and that she did. You know, we were both teenagers at the time. And, you know, I really, really loved her. And it is very, very possible that she could have been a young mother. And we all heard those rumors, right? So now at this point, it is kind of coming full circle where we have two adult women. One is the age of like 28. The other one, she can't even tell you how old she is. She doesn't know. That is coming forward and saying that both of them are Aaliyah's daughter. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and find out and figure it out. I'm going to do some more digging myself. The loungers, if y'all want to go ahead and dig and find some more information, definitely go ahead and send it to me. And we will definitely get into that tea. Okay. Let me go ahead and get ready for this sector topics because yes, honey, we got a lot to talk about today. Hey, Vici, I appreciate you being in the building. You said that girl can actually pass as Aaliyah's daughter. This new girl. Sorry, but nah. Okay. I'm saying this girl right here, she really can actually pass as Aaliyah's child. I mean, I can't even deny that she looks like her. And with the photos before this one, right? The ones where like right here, where she really looked like, you know, the side by side with her and R. Kelly. And then like there was this one right here where, you know, that one right there is just probably the most telling for me, was this photo right there. He just looked and it was just way too many features on this child that looks way too much like him, right? I mean, I know this can be a coinky dink. I know people kind of look like people and all this and this, but child, I mean, look at like every part of this. Like, look at the corners of the eyes. Like, look at the nose, the bridge of the nose, just everything. Like, look at the lips, the shape of the lips, even the smile itself, the teeth, how they're shaped themselves. It's like he spit this child smooth on up out of them, you know? Like, I don't see how there isn't and how nobody could think that this girl doesn't look like the two of them, you know? And yeah, I definitely think that if anybody would say that that is her daughter, I would say that she definitely gets that. Hey, Eyes, I appreciate that. You said, who's her mother allegedly? Who do they say her mama is? So far, I have not gotten it. All they're saying is this is Aaliyah's mom. Oh, this is Aaliyah's daughter. So she's saying that she is her daughter. But again, if you go looking for this girl, like if you Google Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton, literally, like barely is so little information on her now. A lot of things that were up in the past about a year ago about this have now been deleted. There was a Instagram page that was out. I forgot the name of the page. That page has since been deleted. There was a couple of other pages that have been deleted as well. So getting any information now about this is like, it's not there, you know? So I don't know what is going on, y'all. Okay. I can't say or how, but as I get more information, I will be talking about this. But this girl right here, if anybody is Aaliyah's daughter, it would be her. And, you know, and R. Kelly's daughter, it would be her. It would definitely be her. But we're going to find out as time goes on, because like I said, the truth will always come out about some shit, regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But shout out to you, Stephanie Collins, just to let you guys know for my moderators, Steph TMK has already been added. And We Unlock has already been added. But I've got you guys as managing moderators in the chat. Steph, I'm trying to add you as a managing moderator. For some reason, it was giving me a hard time doing that, but I'm trying to get you on that. Money to Burn as well. I was trying to get you on there too to do that. But I've already gotten the beautiful Bernice on, TMK, and a couple others on as managing moderators. That just gives you a little bit more leeway in the chat. We can, if there's something that's going on, like we're talking and we're having like a heavy conversation and we've got people just flooding the chat with a bunch of stuff, you can switch it yourself to members only. You can switch it yourself to various things like that. You won't be able to do a whole lot more, but those are kind of the things that YouTube has rolled out for the content creators so that you guys have a little bit more control over the chat. So shout out to the moderators for being here and all that y'all do. I truly appreciate y'all. Also, shout out to all of my members. I truly appreciate y'all as well. And yeah, Legina does have a twin. Yeah, she has a twin brother. They're fraternal twins, so they're not like identical twins, but she does have a twin brother. And yeah, he's not saying anything about Aaliyah being his mom. Okay. But Legina's out here saying that the twin brother is her uncle. So this is what's crazy. But anyway, everybody make sure that they're still praying for Legina, because that was a really sad situation that's going on with her. You know, I really do feel for what's happening with the Jaguar rights situation. I don't think it's right. I don't think she's in the right hands with Jaguar. You know, and the more that Jaguar talks, the more I feel that way. Just simply because of how much nonsense Jaguar herself is involved with, right? It just seems like she has so much nonsense going on herself that she can't even really handle, you know, all this extra drama and all this extra stuff that she wants to do. And I'm not okay with that. I'm absolutely not okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. We're going to go ahead and just keep her on, you know, the altar and just keep her in prayer and hope that Jaguar also gets the help that she needs at this point, because, you know, this is pretty sad. But again, I really do think that if we're going to say that anybody is Aaliyah's child, it would have to be this young lady right here, which is Angel Nicole Kelly Haughton. Okay. And as I get, again, as I said, as I get more information on her, I am definitely going to get into that. Okay. All right, guys, listen, we're going to go ahead and get into this hot sector news. Okay. Because there was an interesting and excellent conversation that went on the other day with RNT Edutainment. But child, you got to let niggas cook, okay? Y'all niggas be cutting niggas off and stopping niggas and trying to keep narratives a certain way and trying to protect this and protect that. No. This is YouTube, baby, okay? And what y'all don't understand is y'all have introduced this sector to the beef sector and to the tea sector and to other sectors. Me, others included, us content creators, we have other people that watch us, okay? And so shout out to y'all, because y'all really have brought the funk, okay? And now y'all got the funk, and now y'all want to turn around and be like, oh no, I don't know about this. No, baby, we in here now, okay? So shout out to Redbone, baby, okay, honey? Now listen. T-Pre didn't know who the fuck you was, okay? When you come up in here, you got to let a hoe know, because I didn't know who the fuck you was. things, okay? I didn't know who Redbone was. Niggas told me that Redbone was Tiff P. I was like, oh shit, let me unblock her. So I unblocked her, and Tiff P was like, I don't know who Redbone is. That ain't me. So I was like, oh shit. Well, I said, well, fucking now, it's already done. You're not blocked, okay? You're good in my motherfucking book, especially now, okay? And what I motherfucking heard. And honey, the red carpet is rolled out for your motherfucking ass over here on Black motherfucking Lounge. You got the opportunity to cook in this bitch anytime you motherfucking want to, honey, okay? You can go ahead and email me at lovinglife7842@gmail.com. And baby, anytime you want to hop up on the panel and you want to give your opinion about some motherfuckers around here, you got the red carpet rolled out to you, baby, for that, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get into this video because we're going to let her cook today, and I'm going to give my reactions and my commentary on what she says. So shout out to Redbone. All right, listen up. Okay, so let me go ahead and read these couple comments real quick because there was a couple of you that were talking about Aaliyah still. And my bad, I didn't see that. I got hype, we were gonna start talking about Redbone. I got hype real quick, okay? Because I like that bitch. I liked her, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and get into this real quick. So let me go ahead and get back to y'all comments because yes, this is important too. And I definitely want to get into that. And hey, Chat Lives, I appreciate you. What's up, Riz Lyricist? I appreciate you being in the building. Stephanie, you said, I mean, it happens. Whose family ain't got a cousin who's really a sister? But still, Wright is feeding these things at this point because she likes pimping salacious rumors about the industry. Yes, I think at this point, Jaguar is in fact doing that. I think that she's definitely milking the idea that she's been in the industry as long as she has. And she's trying to use that, to kind of keep this whole thing going. To go to West Bank, right? I really don't know who you mean. You said top of the AMT pre, not to deflect. Do you think that the beef between Really and Jay-Z could have had something to do with Aaliyah? Are you talking about R. Kelly? I think that's who you meant. Okay. So possibly, right? And that's another story. I'll actually do some information on that. Because I've been looking into that too. So yes, West Bank, shout out to you. Make sure that you keep tuned in to Black Lounge because I'm going to put that on my true crime channel also as well because there's some things going on with that. But I will go ahead and make sure that I add that to Black Lounge as well. Okay, so that you guys can see that. Okay, but yes, I have been working on that whole story as far as Jay-Z and R. Kelly and what Jaguar has been talking about. I do think that there is some truth to what Jaguar is saying, though, guys. I will tell you that, okay? I don't think that everything she's saying is true. I don't think that, Jay-Z is actively out here trying to get her car blown up and stuff like that. But I do think that Jaguar is speaking some truth about a lot of things that she witnessed in the industry, okay? And so with that, I am going to talk about those things, but that is going to be on my true crime channel. So y'all, unfortunately, y'all going to have to find that shit because I ain't telling y'all niggas where that's at. But anyway, yeah, I'll just go ahead and feature one of those videos on here as well. Okay, so that you guys can get to see that in regards to that. And you said you listening, girl. Yes, girl, because we about to get into this SECKTAH tea, okay? Because there is a lot going on out here. There's a lot's happenings, okay, out here that a lot of us were not aware of, okay? And yeah, we definitely got to get on this. You said Jaguar is on her grind. Come on now. Yeah, she is. But, I do think that Jaguar needs to take care of her mental health. I think that that's important. And I knew you was talking about R. Kelly. I knew you was talking about him. But shout out to you. I will be doing some information on that. All right, guys, let's get into this conversation that RNT had on his show. And again, shout out to RNT Edutainment. Make sure that you guys do go over and subscribe. Let me go ahead and remove the banner so you guys can see his channel. Make sure that you go over and subscribe to RNT Edutainment. We've got him at about 233 subscribers right now. He is getting a lot of views on his videos, though. So that's 600, 700 extra people that is around the sector actually do come and watch his show, okay? So make sure that you guys are subscribing when you're watching somebody. When you subscribe, right, you push that person through the algorithm, and it also brings other people to the sector, which I think is what is happening, guys, okay? But shout out to y'all for successfully being able to do that. That is what you're supposed to do, okay? You're supposed to push, have conversation, jump up in other sectors, talk about stuff, and then bring those people back, okay? And that is what y'all been doing, and the sector is growing, and that is clear that the sector is growing, okay? Because a young lady named Redbone got up on the panel, okay? And she had a lot to say about a lot of us, including me, and I like what she said, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and get into it again. This is the fair use, so I'm going to go ahead and play my fair use banner. And RNT doesn't generally mind with that because he does the same thing. So we'll just go ahead and put the banner up, and then we'll go ahead and start with this commentary. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and let her cook for a little bit, and then we're going to get right into some extra commentary on it, okay? Hold on, guys.
What's going on, Red?
Shit, just about to make my way home real quick, but I can hear you.
Okay, well, I told you I was gonna carve out some time for you on Friday. I wanted
Oh,
to
I'm
hear.
ready. No, I'm ready. I'm ready
Well,
for
shit.
whatever you got going on. You
Okay,
ready for
well,
the fuckery or what? Or you want to do your shit?
Oh, it's
And then
fucking
I come with
Friday.
the
Let's get
fuckery.
it.
no,
Well, let's get it then.
you
Is
with the
that
right niggas.
Trent?
Let's go.
Is that right?
No, that's slander.
No.
Oh no. Okay, Slender. Yeah, let me start with you since you on here. Because
Oh,
last
shit.
time I was on your damn chat, and you was just like, "Hey, Redbone." And then when I came on it again, you was like, "Who Redbone?" So I was like, I told my sister, "Fuck that nigga." But now we cool, okay?
Okay. Okay.
You hurt my feelings, so now we
I
cool. Though. I'm
apologize.
over it.
I
Oh, that's okay,
apologize.
sweetheart.
My bad,
That's
y'all.
okay. That's okay, because there's a lot of people. I'm going to just, I keep it real.
All right, just to say, my bad, y'all, just to let y'all know. So for those of y'all that don't know, my opinion is the sister of Redbone. Okay, so they're sisters. They cool. They brought each other around. She brought her over here, and this is how they kind of got in here. Okay, shout out to both of them. I appreciate both of them. Okay, just because, now I want to say this as a disclaimer, just because Redbone has an opinion does not mean that is the opinion of my opinion. Okay, just because my opinion has an opinion does not mean that that is the opinion of Redbone, okay? But again, shout out to both of these bitches because I fuck with both of them, okay? So we're going to go ahead and let her cook just a little while longer. But again, make sure that y'all are hitting the like button on the way in.
Shit, I'm human. My feelings get hurt. Shit, with motherfuckers, I'm trying to ride for y'all behind the scenes. And then, who is Redbone? So, yeah, I'm motherfucking the Redbone to the teeth. How about that? I'm light skinned,
Very nice to
with
meet
good
you.
hair and all the arrests, all the, all the above.
Okay. You got Indian in your family?
I got some Indian, I got some black, white, Chinese, for these folks that's confused with their where they came from. They white,
I
they
love
black,
the
but they
shade.
white and
I love the fucking shade, bitch.
the people only see them as black, but they really white. So yeah, who we want to start with today?
Okay, well, shit.
These hoes don't know what the fuck they are, Redbone. They don't know what the fuck they are. Is they Chinese? Is they Nigerian? Like, what the fuck are they out this bitch? Like, what's going on?
Let's run it down. 'Cause I know a couple names you kind of dropped on Wednesday show, and I told you to hold it. So let's start with
Okay.
the
Well,
big
who we
one.
want to start with first? Will you tell me?
Shit, I named the names. You let them roll out. Okay, you ready?
Okay, we'll go. No, I don't want you to start with the one that whines because she last.
She last. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you familiar with? First of all, are you familiar with Uncle Ruckus, Alan Lodge?
Poor baby. Everybody knows the one that whines. Shout out to Stargate.
Alan Logic, a little bit. He seemed like Alan Logic. Let's see. And excuse me, y'all, because I only been on here for 4 months, and so I'm just trying to think of the names and shit. So Alan Logic, okay. So just give me a little scenario behind him.
Shout out to Alan Logic. That's my motherfucking nigga. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with Alan Logic. He good over here. So shout out to the DBA and Alan Logic.
Then I remember who he is.
Okay.
You know, when you get like 20 people trying to cancel one person, okay, obviously he doing something right. But yeah, okay, we gonna fuck with that nigga though.
Yeah,
Zoom in on my shit drama.
Matter of fact, yeah, let me see.
Now, how about if I start off with the names of people the fuck I know? How about that one?
Yeah, you go ahead. The floor is yours. I want to
start with that damn
Let
fucking binary. We'll start with you. We can start with you because my sister like you. I the fuck don't like you, don't know you, don't want to know you, and you need to get it together. And I'm done with you.
Our sentiments are the motherfucking same, sis. Okay, I don't like that nigga either. Okay, but binary is kind of a household name over here now. We just kind of when he come around, we just we put out the rat food for his ass, and that's all we do. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and keep it going, sis, because right now you got me. We on the same page.
Who's next?
Okay.
We'll go with T-Pre. I'm just go down like T-Pre. No, you ain't gotta say nothing. T-Pre, sweetheart. I was riding for you because I like the shit that motherfuckers be saying about you. Yeah, you do lie, but who the fuck don't lie? So the fuck what? But I was riding for you. But when I came on your panel, you was like, "Oh, Block Redbone." No, motherfucker, I was riding for you. Real talk.
Nigga. First of all, I didn't even know who you was. Okay, I didn't know you was riding for me and who you was and what you. I don't know who's who. Okay, especially around that time when niggas was talking shit and there's a whole bunch of shit and you don't know who's what and what's going on. Like you gotta let yourself be known in the kingdom. Okay, I don't know who the fuck is who. You gotta come up in the lounge and say who you are. Say, bitch, I fucks with you. Okay, that's just how shit gotta go sometimes. Because I'm old. All right, I need that shit. All right, but I fucks with you too. And like I said, you got the fucking red carpet rolled out for your ass over here. I might make your ass a moderator. As soon as you pop up again, I'm going to go ahead and give you a goddamn stick in this bitch, okay? But we're going to go ahead and keep it moving, sis, all right? Because I rocks with your ass, too.
Because you hurt my feelings, but T-Free, like I said, I'm going to still ride you.
And I'm sorry, baby. I ain't mean to hurt your feelings, baby. I know how it feels to be like, feeling like that and shit. My bad, okay? I ain't mean to do you like that. I got you, sis.
Ride with you. Through your bullshit, your lies, and everything, and
what fucking lies? What goddamn lies? You're gonna have to tell me that. What goddamn lies? But we're gonna go ahead and keep it going.
Oh, she 40 years old and do Uber and Cam. So the fuck what? Because they can't none of you motherfuckers on here tell me that y'all ain't had a setback to where y'all might have had to, start from the bottom. So quit trying to knock her hustle. What the fuck?
Shout out to Redbone.
Period. So T-Pre, you do what you got to do, sweetheart, because I'm riding for you to the fullest. Now you know who Redbone is, so you can't say block me, sweetheart. I'm riding with your black ass. I'm riding.
All right, bitch. I'm riding with your with your red ass too. Okay. All right, we good. We good over here. All right. Like I said, pop your ass up again, and you get a motherfucking stick. Okay?
I'm a yellow motherfucker, but I'm riding with your black ass. So how about that one?
How about that? Okay, how about them noodles? How about them noodles?
Go ahead.
Bro. Shaquem, bro, get it together. Nigga, you this cause the fuck you 27 years old, nigga, get it together. You broke. Everybody getting over on you because you fucking broke, so you just clap on to whoever the fuck about to sell you a dream and you buy the shit, and then you get fucked in the end. Nigga, hold your own grounds. You talking about you got 6 figures, you got a university, you got this and that. And once drama let you on there, nigga, don't come to me with all that bitch shit, because nigga, I'm gonna call you out as a bitch made nigga. But like I said, how
boom. Bitch made niggas.
ever you talk big shit about you 6 figures and all that, and then you on here disrespecting women and shit, nigga. Don't you got a mama? How the
His mama is another story. That's unfortunate.
fuck you like a nigga come and disrespect your mama? Nigga, respect women, period.
But that's the thing. When you talk to niggas like that, you know, it's clear they don't have much respect for their mama, right? Even if they try to tell us that they do. But if they did, shit like that wouldn't even come out their motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, the fuck, I don't care how you feel about them. Respect the fucking woman, because you came from a woman. So you need to respect women and stop calling them bitches and all that shit, because that shit is lame. But I'm getting out my car. Hold on, let me get all my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Mama, big mama in the motherfucking house telling you motherfuckers about yourself, okay? You got hot in this bitch. Niggas couldn't take it. They couldn't take it in the chat.
But Shakeem, I ain't done with you. I'm gonna come back to you, because I got a lot more, because you just a disrespectful, ungrateful, selfish, always get fucked over because you so hungry for fucking money. That just shows you broke, nigga. Because where I'm come from, niggas like you, we call you broke. If you gotta come on here and run your game and get numbers, degrade women and shit, nigga, you's a broke ass nigga. Real shit.
Okay. I want to get to this one, because Stargate, because you
ain't gotta agree or disagree, but the fuck, I'm gonna tell you how I feel just these 4 months being here.
Yeah, drama. You know that individual pulls up if you say her name.
I
You just say it once.
Who?
You just gotta say it once.
Who? Whiner? The whiner?
Yeah.
Oh, and no, I'm gonna save her for last. I'm gonna say her
Who
for
else you
last.
got left?
Oh, it's still some more. Let me get my list. Hold on.
You had a
Hold
list.
on, my list.
List.
Oh yeah, I got 20 people on my dress.
Damn.
Listen. Y'all didn't even let her get to 15 people. Okay, so like I said, Redbone got the red carpet over here to talk about whatever the fuck she want to talk about over this motherfucker.
Hold on. I got to make sure my household is straight first. You know, this is what women do. Make sure that their household is first before they entertain a bunch of bullshit for 10 and 15 fucking hours. So I'm a woman first.
Okay. Let's go, baby.
So I got to make sure my dude and my dog is cool.
Okay.
So let me talk about it. Hold on.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, Pills. Welcome to the show, Pills.
I'm here. No, I just had to come in my dungeon, because we're going to talk about the dungeon too.
What?
We're going to talk about the dungeon.
Let's talk about the dungeon.
So y'all probably thinking Beauty and Beast, as I was talking to my sister, probably is somebody that's a couple. But no, the fucking Beauty and the Beast is that bitch breaking the fucking culture. Bitch, I call you Beauty because, like T. Cree say, you use that white privilege bullshit to your advantage. Bitch, you a beauty in your own way, but you a beast. Bitch, because you ain't about shit. Bitch, you start a whole bunch of shit, and you think everybody wants your half-breed looking ass. No, bitch, I will look at you white more than you black, sweetheart. Why you thinking? And then that shit you said yesterday talking about, you know, I got black siblings and all this bullshit. But did y'all catch when she said, I don't have y'all color, y'all skin, or I don't look like y'all? Bitch, who is y'all? And then when she was talking about the whoever hair, well, her hair is kinky, bitch, because you white. You got more white than black. That's why when you wash your hair, your shit don't kink up, bitch, because you're white, period. And I don't even like disrespecting women, calling them bitches, because I call them a broad first. But yeah, y'all better be careful, and Triggs, don't fall in that girl bullshit, because you working it in your bitch. No, 1 minute this man was your husband, then he was your fiance, then your boyfriend. Which one is it? Can't be all three. Make it make sense. As Shakeem say, make the shit make sense. Then you talking, then what you say today, a man wants a woman where she ain't got to work and he can take care of, bitch. You better take that shit back to the 1920s. Motherfuckers right here want shit to meet equal.
Exactly. I really fuck with this bitch right here, because honestly, That is what women think of, right? We're thinking of taking care of our responsibilities, taking care of our health, doing what we got to do. And it's a plus to have a good man who is supportive and will handle responsibilities as a man, right? And then, but in your mind, it shouldn't be, this is my life goal to make sure that a man is taking care of me. You know what I mean? Because if in the event something happens with that man, such as in my situation where my husband passed away, right? Or anything like that happens, or you get divorced or anything could happen. Where are you left financially if you're only dependent on a man to do that, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where the breakdown in communication came in for breaking the culture of silence. I don't know if it happened in the dungeon or what, but yeah, all women are not envious of your position in life. All women are not envious of where you are. I wouldn't want to be living like that, especially how I described it, which is what I saw and witnessed, where your two kids, a boy and a girl, which is one is like 12 and the other is like 8, are living in the same room together. Okay. And there's 3 bedrooms in that same high rise apartment. Okay. So while you're acting like you living your best life and everything, how come your kids aren't living their best life? Okay. Yes, they might be in a good school, quote unquote. Yes, they might be doing well, but they should have their own rooms at least. That's basic. Okay. That is fucking basic. So no, I'm not feeling that whole thing about a man, quote unquote, taking care of you, because clearly he's not if they don't even have their own space. But if you had a space where they had their own space, right, then that would be different. And I would be pressing for a man to be doing something like that in my life. You ain't about to be living up with my kids and my son and my daughter got to sleep in the same room just so you can go fuck me across the hallway or go fuck me across the apartment. Like, nah. That 3rd bedroom should be my daughter's room or my son's room. Like, period. Like, if the house ain't big enough, nigga, you got all this money, go get a house big enough to make sure that my kids got their own space. That is what a boss bitch would be doing. That is what a bitch who is in charge of her own life would be doing. That is what a bitch would be doing if she's expecting a man to be taking care of her. He would be taking care of all of them. Her 2 kids that live with her and the 2 kids that don't live with her. Let's talk about them kids. But we're going to go ahead and continue, honey.
You scratch my back, I scratch my back. Ain't no motherfucker in this damn world want to take care of his woman and she don't work, because that's not reality and times is different. Maybe back in the 20s, but sweetheart, you need a reality check. I don't like you because you're racist. Period, point blank. You always hollering about I ain't black. No, bitch, you ride on that white tip. Period. Like I said, if you was to walk down the street, ain't nobody gonna think your ass black, Latino, whatever the fuck. No, they be like, oh, that's a white bitch that got a black mama or black daddy. So the fuck. So I'm gonna just let you know that's what that's you. But you fake, you start a whole bunch of fucking shit, and you fucking lie a lot, because I went back on some recordings where you and T. Cree was talking about Shaquem, and then now you won't talk, you and Shaquem kumbaya and this shit. Now y'all the best of friends. Well, bitch, you be talking about everybody. So y'all quit being a fool behind her bullshit. Please do.
Have you made it to your list yet?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm at my list. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
now what she said was fact. Y'all don't be falling for that girl's bullshit. We already seen it. We already know. Okay, I mean, if a nigga will be a snake to this person, they'll be a snake to you. Okay, but y'all have clearly seen it at this point. Like I said, we didn't clearly see it before, but now we see it. So okay, but we're gonna go ahead and keep going with the list. That's as long as y'all let her go.
And we back on and I'm gonna just let y'all know all that doxing bullshit, bitch. It took me 10 minutes to dox you, Andrea Christine Garrison.
Oh, shit.
AKA Tina Whitmore. AKA Tina, you talking about T. Creeper, bitch. Wasn't you a Walmart distributor? Let's talk about it.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm not going to confirm or deny what she's saying. All I'm going to say is Andrea Garrison is not who y'all think she is. Okay? there's a couple of names and a couple of things that goes on with Andrea Garrison. That is not what y'all think, okay? She has presented this person who she is not, for sure. I am not going to confirm or deny any such information, but I will allow Redbone to come up and talk about it. But we'll go ahead and continue.
What?
Don't you look at live at 2828 Queen City, apartment number 1? Bitch, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because like I said, bitch, I will dox your bitch, I will come for your genealogy. So don't come on here acting like you the shit and you're not. Always trying to downgrade a female. For real. And like I said, didn't you work at Walmart as a distributor? Because when I pulled your shit, I don't see nowhere on there that you was a model or you got a contract or even under a business with your name, sweetheart. You work in a fucking dungeon. That's what the fuck.
And what's the name in the dungeon?
You know, explain to me, you know, when you would get a chance to get a
Listen, breaking the culture, you know your Redbone is on that ass. You know Redbone on that ass. I don't give a fuck what you put on your community wall, what you try to say, baby. You know, like I know, and like a few other people know, that she's smooth on that ass.
up here, Beauty and the Beast. Explain to me exactly what your title entails. Because you always talk about
Hey, my
everybody
opinion.
else. So what do
Hey,
you
my
do
opinion.
as a
Listen, you tell your sister to bring her ass over here. I got a mod stick for her. Okay, I fucks with her. I'm cool with her. She is good in my book. You good in my book. Make sure she comes over. Okay, I got a mod stick for her. I fucks with Redbone. Okay. We gonna go ahead and get it popping up in here. She gonna get one of the managing moderator sticks. Okay, we gonna go ahead and get it popping with Redbone. But shout out to you for being in the building.
Explain it exactly. What do you do? That's what I want to know. Why you always talking about T3 and your clients? Because bitch, only thing you doing is sucking, fucking, and shitting on motherfuckers. That's what you do. So let's talk about it. Or are you really in Walmart saying thank you for coming to Walmart? How can I help you? Is that what you really about? The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Okay, Johnny, let me just calm down. Let me just calm down.
So what I had a problem with at this point, y'all, was y'all claim y'all don't want no echo chambers, right? Y'all claim y'all don't want nobody to be an echo chamber. Oh, I don't like them chats that block and that drop people in that want an echo chamber. But clearly y'all were trying to have an echo chamber because she's giving y'all a difference of opinion from what y'all are the narratives y'all are trying to paint. Okay. Why is it that she had to be dropped off the panel when she started speaking, you know, her speech and telling y'all how she really felt about some shit? Like, why? Oh, we for the fuckery. We not for the building and we not this. I hear what you saying, but like you said, you don't want an echo chamber, right? Which one is it?
Keep going. Nah,
I'm trying to calm down because Nikki. Nikki, sweetheart, Nikki, sweetheart, baby. Do what you do. If these motherfuckers want to fall in your trick bag, let them. I don't give a fuck because you out there bragging you make 10 bands and all that shit, bitch. Keep feeding them the bullshit and they gonna keep biting on it. So, sweetheart, do what you do. I got you for real.
100% facts. If niggas want to give you all their money and all this other stuff and they just handing you cash, girl, I ain't mad at you. I told you that before.
These motherfuckers want to be like, yeah, motherfucker, you came in my shit, went in there, so the fuck what? You still stayed your black ass there till you got paid. You couldn't leave until you got paid while you're talking about you make 6 figures and you got all these jobs in the school, nigga, please.
What's up, Pillsbury? And yes, I am aware that the chat, quote unquote, voted her off as they do over there at Slander God, right? But again, that creates an echo chamber. That means everybody has to have the same mindset. Everybody has to speak the same speech. Everybody has to say the same thing. It's one thing to be disrespectful. It's another thing to just speak up and say the truth about some shit, right? Like that's the difference, right? So we're not trying to have echo chambers around here. So yeah, bro, y'all voted her off, okay, because y'all wanted to keep the same narratives going. Y'all did not want to get a difference of opinion over y'all chick breaking the culture, Okay. And that was not the motherfucking thing. What's up, RNT? I appreciate you being in the building. You said, see y'all Friday. I sure will, honey. You know, I'll be in there. And what's up? You said Pillsbury. I voted her off. I heard you in there saying, hey, listen, this ain't my opinion. This is her opinion. Even though your opinion about breaking was true. Now, let's go ahead and go into the rest of it.
Please. That's a bunch of bullshit. Nikki, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. I got you for real. So let's go to the next eye. Hey, sweetheart.
Because she wasn't speaking what they were speaking.
Do what you do. I ain't got much to say about you. Toy lady, you know, even though you said my name on your panel yesterday, and, you know, I saluted you, told you I love you, and you didn't acknowledge me. And so that kind of, you know, hurt a little bit, but that's okay, toy lady. Do your thing, girl, because behind the scenes, I want to get with you so I can give me some more toys. How about that one? Okay, so let's go. Minds and
okay,
needs.
Shout out to Sexy Toy Lady.
And mine. Sweetheart, I love y'all. You know, the way you and your husband got it going on. Only thing that fucking irritates me is your damn laugh. It burns me the fuck up to the fullest. But I love your conversation.
Hey, bro, I
ain't got
appreciate
nothing
you.
against you. Like I said, I hope y'all can appreciate positive criticism. Because, hey, Miss Murphy, you a sweet lady. That's what I got written down for you. My opinion, I don't give a fuck, that is my sister, but right now it's my opinion in Redbone. And I already told her what I'm gonna say, you know. My opinion, quit making these motherfuckers think that you like them with your little emojis and shit, because Beauty and the Beast, my sister don't like you.
Sexy
bitch.
Toy Lady.
She don't fucking like you, bitch. She don't like you. Look up the emoji she put on your ass. She don't like you. She just being respectful. Period. Okay, and let's go on down the line. We already said about it. Carrie, I'm a ride with you, sweetheart. You're a little weird. You just need to get you some dick, but hey, you be on point with a whole bunch of shit. And give your dog a break and quit always fucking brushing him. He don't like the shit. I got a dog just like yours. Stop, you know, get you some dick, and then you won't have to brush the dog so much, sweetheart. But everything you talk about is real, and I back you up to the fullest. And then we're gonna go on to Mikey. Now, Teresa said it's two different Mikeys, but I'm talking about the damn Mikey that is like, nigga, you owe me a whole bunch of fucking money because every time you come on a panel, you fuck my high up with the damn laugh. But I ain't got nothing against you.
You know, we gotta love our fucking Mikey, man. Shout out to Mikey.
Okay, we can move on to Rome. Samba, Sumba, whatever, you know, I kind of had a little grudge against you on the panel. You saying, oh, Teresa and her sister, you know, they about to get a panel, but she had to correct me about you. So I have nothing bad to say against you, except for the fact that you be riding on that Stargate tailgate on her ass. If you her friend, you would tell her, girl, it's not always about you. Stop fucking whining like you a 13-year-old. And quit thinking that you got to have a nigga to validate you.
I agree with that. Samba, you know you my baby. As a matter of fact, I just made you a managing moderator in the chat. So you've already been a moderator. You've been a long-standing member. And so I made you a managing moderator as well. We Unlock, you've also got the managing moderator thing. So that just basically means, y'all, for those that just came in, that just means that y'all have a little bit more leeway over the chat. So if in the event if there was some like crazy shit popping off in the chat, you can quickly turn it to members only, or you can quickly turn it to you have to be a subscriber for a year or whatever the case may be, just to kind of manage the chat a little bit more. And the other moderators, I'm trying to make them the same way, but I'm having a hard time getting their names up there. So I'll get that done. But either way, you guys have already been added to that list. But shout out to y'all. So I really do love my Samba Queen. But yes, honey, I agree. I do think sometimes you do coddle Stargate, but we've already talked about that before. Me and Star are cool too. You know, we have an understanding, but I do agree with her. And again, this is somebody that's on the outside looking in, right? Somebody who's just come into the sector about 4 months ago, and they're on the outside looking in, and this is what they see. So we're going to go ahead and continue.
Period. That's what a real friend would tell her. I'm outside looking in. So then we'll go on along. Reverend G, I just kind of heard your name. I don't have too much to say about you.
RNT, of course you're going to make the news, man. Like, you are the news. You are the sector. You've been carrying the sector for a couple of months. So shout out to you for all that you do. You do a lot. And I appreciate you. And I'm pretty sure that others in the sector do as well. but you always gonna make the news up in here. Okay, you gonna make SECKTAH news, all right?
What about the guy, the pool cleaner? You know, you do your
Not
thing,
the pool
sweetheart.
cleaner though.
You light skinned niggas is out, so you do your thing. Let's see.
Light skinned niggas is not in, son. Okay, just to let you know. But G Gates is cool in my book. I don't got no beef with G Gates.
So we already said Poison, Nikki like him. Spot him. I don't know too much about you. This the fraud character. You said some shit on there talking about who is Redbone, nigga. This is Tracy. I'm Redbone. I ain't no fucking troll, none of that shit. I'm a real life person. I ain't gotta troll y'all shit and nothing like that because y'all messy over here. And then again, let's go with propane. Propane. I probably know about you, but I don't know about you, so I ain't gonna speak on you because I ain't got nothing written about you on here. But now we're gonna go to the main one, Stargate, sweetheart. And you know what, you welcome to put her on here because this can be between me and her. I'm gonna let you know, sweetheart, I don't got nothing against you. But my thing is when you talk about low class black bitches or low class budget black bitches, let me tell you one thing, sweetheart. What you don't realize, you degrade women as a whole, period. I don't give a fuck if you black, white, Chinese, wherever the fuck. Don't come on there disrespecting women as a whole. If you don't like her, you know, say that, but don't call us, you know, call people low class budget bitches because I'm sure at one time that you ain't broad, you went up on your shit. So that right there, that's why I don't like you because you think that you on top of your shit and sweetheart, you really need a man. You're longing for a man. That's why you get on this fucking panel and
Word. I do kind of seem that way. I'm just saying. You know, I love your star, but this is somebody from the outside looking in, and this is some of us that have said this to you multiple times.
want everybody to validate you because you need validation from a man. Period. And you know what? All you men on here, that's the shit y'all created. Y'all
Now, what did I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all that shit? Y'all created that monster. Stargate and what she is today, and keep in mind she's still a very soft-hearted, very loving person, right? But the monster that she is, y'all niggas created that. Like, let's keep it a bean. Y'all acting like that ain't true, but that shit's true.
created her because she was a soft spoken person. Y'all created this monster that she really can't lead up to. She really can't. She get up there and talk shit because y'all, you know, egg her on and shit. In reality, y'all should be telling her, don't be calling women bitches and low class budget bitches and all that shit because again, you don't know what the fuck somebody done went through to make them not even low class, but them to do what they got to do to keep their head above the water. So who the fuck is you to be calling somebody anything? Who the fuck is you? Are you paying their bills? No, the fuck. Are you cash understand? Well, dang, you know, here goes something because we sisters. Girl, get the fuck. And then you want everybody, oh, well, they didn't like me and they said this, that fucking whining shit. Girl, don't you know you'll never get a man because don't no man want no fucking 40-some-year-old, 50, whatever the fuck you owe. No fucking whining ass 13-year-old sound like, well, this and that. And why didn't y'all defend me when they came on there? And
Yeah, she sound like me when I be imitating Stargate. I'd be like, well, why are you always going after me? You sounded just like me after that, but I think she like 47. Yeah, Stargate about 47, 47, almost 48, something like that.
this and that happened because of me. Bitch, it's not about you all the time. Every panel you come on, you think it's about you. And sweetheart, it's not. If one person
Yes.
told you that, maybe two people, but everybody on the panel then told you it's not about you. So take these, sweetheart. It's not about you. It's not. It's not. So go on and keep doing your laundry every other day or whatever the fuck you do, and quit calling, quit talking about females. Because when it's all said and done, as women, shit, we all piss the same. Some of us have periods, and some of us maybe not anymore. Some of us may have babies, and maybe we can't no more. But we're all women when it's all said and done. So quit being so fucking disrespectful to women. That's why I don't like you, because you're disrespectful to women. You make women look bad. And then you wonder why niggas treat women like they do. And then I'm going to tell y'all this. Tell me.
I don't think it's all Stargate's fault that, some of the men act the way that they do in the sector. I don't think that's all her fault. And I actually fuck with Stargate. I'm cool with her. It's all in love, it's all in entertainment. We talk shit and all that shit, but really, I don't really got no beef with Star. And I don't think that she is the reason why niggas disrespect women. I think that some niggas that disrespect women just really have a problem, right? That is their particular issue. So that I don't agree with, but I hear you, child. And there's a lot of us that have the very same sentiments and with a lot of things that you're saying. So go ahead. We're going to let you go.
This makes sense. Because like I told Teresa, a bitch and a nigga can get along, and a woman and a man can get along. A bitch and a man can't get along, and a woman and a nigga can't get along because they in two different categories. They mentality don't match. So if you think you want to call yourself a bitch, then get you a nigga, because you'll never get a man. But if you a woman, trust me, you ain't even gonna even allow a nigga to enter your life, because you're gonna look for a man and his value. So that's just the FYI. And let me just keep moving along. Because I told Teresa it ain't gonna take less than an hour. I'm not about to be on y'all shit for 4 or 5 hours because y'all allow that girl to keep talking, and the fuck for what? And I blame all y'all because y'all validate her. Oh, well, this and oh, well, that. And some of y'all do say, Stargate, it's not about you. And then another thing too, Stargate, how would I feel? You called T Pre this and that, T did and that. How about if I would have just start off with saying, oh, well, how's the bird doing today? And I gave you a whole nother name, because your name is Winegate. That's what I'll call you, the whining gate.
Redbone.
Redbone.
Let me ask you.
So this is the part, RNT, that got me, right? Because I'm like I said, y'all are the ones that say, we don't want no echo chambers around here. We don't want this. We don't want that. And you just going by the chat saying, oh, drop her off, right? But is it because y'all just didn't want to hear the facts? Like y'all didn't want to hear, what other people really think? I mean, I think that was crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward, because you dropped her off at this, and then you did bring her back up for a period. So I'm going to let her come back up. And then when she's done there, I'm going to give my commentary, and then we're going to be done with the show. And if y'all want, make sure y'all go over to RNT Edutainment. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you hit the like button over there, and make sure that you share the show out as well.
Niggas in the chat, come air your gun now, shorty. Air your grievances out. Let's see what other people think of our little sector. Come on. This is hilarious.
Let me see if she really still backstage. Hello?
I'm gonna have to keep my
I'm
job to roll through here.
What up, Redbone?
Can y'all hear me?
Lordy.
I just want to make some shit clear. My sister ain't got shit to do with what the fuck I'm saying, because I've been and told her this shit. I told her what I was gonna say, because she's on the list too. I told her she's not excluded either, because she's a part of y'all fucking sector too. So she's not excluded.
Why you don't like her so much though?
Like who?
Why you don't like Star?
It's not that I don't like her, but she's so fucking disrespectful, saying low class black budget bitches. You don't no. That's just a no. You don't talk. You don't put another woman down. We supposed to encourage each other. You don't put no woman down. I don't give a fucking damn. Like I told Teresa, she worried about what somebody the fuck got to say about her. Girl, get your bag. If they stopping you from getting your bag, taking care of your kids and paying your bills and doing your laundry, what the fuck? Fuck them and feed them. You don't need them.
I agree. And that's one thing I would say about Stargate. You have the ability now to actually branch off into other sectors and to make your name really well known, and people really gonna just fuck with you, right? Regardless of who don't fuck with you over here, regardless of who don't like you, who got a problem. Like, it is really time to get off of that hate train and that anger train and to just move on, right? Because you should be getting your fucking bag at this point. It's time to like really get up off the ground and really, get out here and do your thing and be who you are, right? Because there's people that really do fuck with you, people that really do like you. Why are you wasting your time in this fuck shit? And that's real shit.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I
and
didn't
that's
know you
thing.
had a list. I didn't know you had a real goddamn
Oh
list.
yeah. And I asked Teresa, can I send it to you first so you can post it on there to see that you know my list? Yes.
Yeah, y'all should have sent me that.
Yeah. Other than that, though, you know, I'm done. And any of you motherfuckers want to get in there, Hugh Redbone, and want to be talking shit, once Drama let y'all to the panel, we can talk about it. I'm only going to give you 20 minutes of my time because my time is valuable. And I ain't got time to sit on here and argue and bitch this and bitch that and all that. We do not, I'm not cut from that type of cloth to be calling me bitches. For real. I will let you speak. I'm not going to interrupt you. I won't be disrespectful because I'm just not that type of person. But however, this is some shit that y'all need to know as an outsider looking in. Y'all got too much talent. A lot of people know shit where y'all can share, where y'all can grow at on this sector. Y'all steady putting each other down and want to dox people for what? What are you getting out of that? What are y'all getting out of that? For real. This is some real life shit. Half you motherfuckers ain't never met each other, but y'all beefing for some motherfuckers y'all don't know. For what? You taking valuable time out of your life to find out somebody information when, come on now, life too short, too much shit going on. Let's talk about the, you know, the Russians and all that shit and air and balloons in the atmosphere. Let's talk about some shit that's gonna save everybody's life.
So I just wanted to play that last part, right? Because they end up kicking her back off the panel again. Because I guess he wanted to have, you know, the fuckery Friday. I mean, that's what he does on fuckery Fridays, right? The front porch. So I get it. I understand that at that moment you didn't want to build, right? I got it. I understand that. I ain't got no beef with that. Here's the thing though. This is somebody that is from the outside looking in. Somebody from a whole nother sector that came over here that is listening to us and actually fucks with us, right? Actually likes us, actually likes the content creators over here. But there's so much fucking drama and so much bullshit and so much murk over here and muck over here that niggas don't really see the bigger picture. I get that, you know, everybody wants to do the fuckery. Everybody wants to have the fuckery time and everybody wants to, me too, included. Okay. I'm included in that. But at what cost, right? Like, where does it become just redundant? You understand what I'm trying to say? Where are we starting to look into how can I make a bag out of this? How am I going to make, you know, more out of this than just getting on here and just talking a bunch of shit about people? Like, is that really going to be something that we all just want to do all the fucking time? Because some of y'all, that's all you do. Like, there's nothing else. There's no other time for any building. There's no other time for talking about anything positive, right? And we all fucking adults out here. I think the youngest one in the sector is like Shaquem. I think he's the youngest one in the sector, right? So out of him and, well, Flacco's not really in the sector anymore. And we don't know how old Flacco is really. But either way, I think Shaquem is probably like the youngest one in the sector or somewhere around that. So all of us are grown. We are all adults. Where do we put on that adult hat? You know what I'm saying? And say, okay, you know, these are some things that I can work on. These are some things I can move on to. And these are some things I could be doing different to help my channel be better or help, you know, my content do better. You know what I'm saying? Because if you all hear it from all of us, it probably don't make sense to you because you keep hearing the same thing from the same people. But if you got people on the outside telling you about it, maybe it's time to put on that thinking cap and really listen and do something different. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all kind of be destroying the sector with the stuff y'all be doing. Like, for instance, trying to mess with somebody's quote unquote numbers and, you know, doing all this stuff. This sector is so small, it doesn't really have the ability to cancel somebody else, right? Those people might not even, that are watching you, very well might not even know who you're trying to cancel and who that is, okay? So them not getting the same numbers you're getting is only because you have a different audience than they do. That's literally the only thing that's happening in this sector. Now, if y'all start getting into the tea sector and the beef sector, where they're getting 10, 15,000 views at a time, where they're getting 1,000 people in their chat, right? That is when you can have a movement where you're canceling people, okay? Or where you're like, oh, we're going to fuck with their numbers. We're going to make sure people ain't fucking with them. People ain't going to be members. People ain't going like that is where you can do that. This sector is not the space for that. It is a waste of time. It is literally a waste of time when you could be making a bag, when you could be doing this in a different space, right? Are y'all afraid of that? Like, what is it? I'm not sure what it is that keeps y'all in this little box with this sector. But step out the box, you know what I'm saying? And get some other content up in here and talk about some other things. Still be yourselves, but really get out here and put your fingers and your arms out there so that you can, really start collabing with some folks and really start doing some things. I got a couple of content creators, bigger content creators that have recently reached out to me to do work on their channel and to get paid for it. You understand what I'm saying? So these are things that y'all could be doing if you're yourself and you're your authentic self and you standing 10 toes on your shit. And that's just that. And you never know who's watching and who's supporting. And trust me, you got to live and you learn. I lived and learned with the breaking the culture situation and her fake ass contracts and fake ass documents. But with this situation, and these situations, I've looked into them and they are very lucrative and they make sense, right? And I want to have more conversation about it before I get involved fully. But yeah, as long as you're doing stuff like that, there's going to be all kinds of people that's going to notice you. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to reach out to you and want to do work with you. So keep plugging away, y'all. Keep doing y'all thing out here. But again, if y'all, stick with your niches, but, don't be creating these echo chambers out here. That shit ain't cool. That's not cool at all. And you're not growing when you're doing that. So that is the morning opinion, y'all, for today. Shout out to all of y'all. I truly appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all, again, are liking and subscribing to this video, as well as to RNT Edutainment and Secrets Exposed. I'm going to put a link to both of those in my description box so you guys can get to it, okay? Guys, I don't know. Shakim is supposed to be going live talking about me. I don't know who the fuck Mr. Pickles is, and I really don't give a fuck who Mr. Pickles is. I get trolled all the time, okay? I am a content creator. That is what the fuck happens with a content creator. A content creator will fucking troll, will get fucking trolled all over the place. So I have no idea who Mr. Pickles is, and I don't care. But if this is his way of getting back at me because I spoke facts on what Ray Triggs did to his dusty ass, then that's his fucking problem. I don't fucking care, honey. You can put as many fucking thumbnails of me up, talk about me all motherfucking day. But at the end of the day, princess, okay, it is you that created this whole situation that you're in. It is you that created the ability for yourself to be used and to be taken advantage of like you was and to be out here looking like the asshole that you do. But I will holler at y'all later. Again, I truly appreciate y'all. And you said Mr. Pickles is a satanic dog cartoon on Cartoon Network. Oh, well, okay. Well, they can suck my dick, whoever the fuck they are. But anyway, I will holler at y'all later. Again, I truly appreciate y'all and peace, guys. And thank y'all again for watching The Morning Opinion. Oh, he's calling Ray Mr. Pickles. Okay. Shout out to Chat Lives. It's always the loungers that let me know exactly who's what and what's what. Because I ain't know who the fuck Mr. Pickles was. But who gives a fuck? Ray is always fucking trolling me. Like, always trolling me, okay? The difference is I know he's trolling me, okay? I can see the fucking snakes in the grass. I know exactly who they are. I'm going to call them who they are. And I'm not going to call you a friend just because all of a sudden you want me to jump ship for some fuck shit, okay? But again, shout out to Chat Lives. I really appreciate that because I really didn't know who the fuck Mr. Pickles was. But y'all have a great day, okay? I appreciate y'all for being in the building. Peace, guys.